Okay, has anybody found a way out of this yet? It's all the same. It's all the same. I spent 3 hours watching, catching up on some videos here. Absolutely crazy. And Carnier, you were busy. Thank you. FTB1, again, very busy. And thank you for not taking too long off. Crazy stuff out there. All this military action, all this political wrangling, whatever it is. You know, what more? I mean, 2 million people marched, in September. 2 million. Or very close. And nothing happened. Petitions and phone calls, whatever it is. How's that working? It's not. Everybody wants to fight, which is great. People are standing up and saying, okay, I don't want this anymore. Or, I didn't want it to begin with, but let's do something. Well, what's beyond that? They are going to turn the tables on us, and they're going to have us infighting. They are going to have us looking this way and that way and suspecting everybody. They're doing it already, obviously. I mean, 9/11 truthers, patriots, constitutionalists, Christian identity people, anti-abortionists. The list is this freaking long. And if you're in opposition with one of those, we're going to be infighting. We're going to be enough. I mean, the Watts riots, the LA riots, whatever it is, in England, the Brixton riots. I mean, all things considered, manufactured events. They got us fighting. They're sitting back and watching us tear each other apart, tear each other down. It's a battle, but it's a spiritual battle. What are you going to do? How are we going to, if all these events, if all these actions that we've done and for years have not changed anything? Oh, small, they'll give you little things, little victories, and people run away and go, oh, look at this, like a little shiny trinket. Fantastic. It's what our union used to do. Our union used to just, walk over us, but they give you a keychain or a pen, and people would walk away with that shiny little thing thinking, they got they got a huge victory. I mean, easy. It was, that was an easy victory for them. But what else can we do? The battle is spiritual. There is nothing else. The battle is spiritual. It states in the Bible, right? Ephesians, it says, the battle is not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and spirits, evil forces that set themselves up on higher realms. This is what it is. So many who have studied all the occultish practices, all the connections. This is not just Democrats, Republicans, or whatever it is. Never has been. So you have to start fighting spiritual. I mean, prayer warriors. I mean, that is your defense. That is your sword. This stuff will happen. There is no stopping it. I mean, they're steamrolling this stuff one after another. I mean, one bill, one law, hiding this in that one. And I mean, they're not implementing these laws, whatever it is, food storage, the Food Hoarding Act, or whatever it is. All these different things. Again, the Lisbon Treaty has that death penalty now hidden away in there. These aren't there on a lark. These are there for eventual use. They are setting their infrastructure, and there is no stopping it. Again, if anybody has an idea, I've heard loads of ideas, as we all have. Many actually put into practice, and then what? Waving a banner, a sandwich board, or whatnot. I mean, wakes people up in your community, you know, in your family or something. Hopefully gets a few more people's attention. But then what? They're awake just to watch them goose step down your street. I mean, you know, maybe sometimes it is better if you know, if you have no faith, if you have no belief, if you have no comfort and joy, and aren't able to rest in God's word, in His arms. If you don't have that, if I didn't have that, I think I'd rather just be, you know, I'd rather not know. I'd rather not know anything. So pick up your sword. Pick it up. Get in it. Put on your armor and fight the good fight of faith, the good battle. I mean, pray without ceasing. Pray without ceasing. It's what we're told to do. Yes, we will win, you know, but all these other things have to happen. Have to happen. God is not a liar. He says that these things will happen. There will be wars. There will be rumors of wars. There will be pestilence. There will be, you know, good portions of the world dying, you know, of the population dying from all these elements. And it's pretty obvious that's the goal of these elite, or that's the goal of the governments. That's the goal of the United Nations. So much wrangling going on. I mean, you've seen it. I mean, you've seen it. I mean, what did they do? They sectioned the states up into 10 areas and a governor over each one. What was that about? I mean, we'll soon find out, won't we? Again, these things aren't just being done. Well, hey, that's an idea. Let's. I mean, they are not going to stop. But in our minds, because we don't think like these sons of guns, because we don't think that, we don't have that mentality, it's hard to grasp. It's hard to understand. Who would dare act in such a manner? Nobody I could think of. As bad as they are, nobody I could think of. These are demons, folks. You're fighting against spirits. You're fighting against principalities. Fight that fight. Fight that fight. That we can win. But after a time. Stay strong. Stay in the Word. Love each other. Support each other, lift each other up, encourage each other in these times. Don't turn on each other, regardless, belief or no belief or whatnot. I mean, that's no. And what witness does that bring? Nothing. But stay strong. Look after your family. Love your family. Enjoy the days while we still can. Enjoy that. What God has put before you. Recognize it. If you can't recognize it now and give thanks now for the blessings in your life, I'm afraid at some point you may not, because you won't. There'll be less. So again, pick up your word, pick up your sword, pray. That is our battle. That is our battle. And those who are doing so, you know, God strengthen you and thank you. Thank you. Keep getting the word out and encouraging and lifting others, pointing them to Christ. And those who are getting the news out, thank you. Keep doing it. Keep waking people up so that they will eventually, you know, respond, react, whatever they have to do to get things right. God bless us. Love you.